Alright, now welcome back to video 2, and in this video we are going to talk about heading tags. And for those of you who may have found this video first, this is just a short series of videos to help people who are trying to learn how to do search engine optimization on their own pages or understand a little bit more about search engine optimization and the underpinnings, so that they can speak intelligently to someone they may be hiring. And in this video we are going to be talking about heading tags, which as you'll see here in this example page, this is the HTML code here. In the first video we talked about this heading section, the head tag. And in this video we're going to be talking about the heading tags. And you will see again the less than and greater than signs indicating there's a tag here, and we have the letter H and the number 1. And there's an opening H1 tag and a closing H1 tag. And the H1 is the most important, or the top level heading tag on a page. So the most important topic of the page should be described here. And you should use heading tags, I believe you should use them whenever possible to indicate the main topics of a page. And the reason being is that there is not a whole lot that you can do outside of creating content that uses keywords and key phrases and topics that search engines might be able to pick up on. But you can make it a whole lot easier for them if you use heading tags, so that they can just parse that little bit of English and know that you're telling them, and anyone who's reading that page, that this is the most important thing here. And the way I have this example page here laid out is I start with, right at the beginning of the body tag, I start with an H1 tag. And this one says this is the main heading tag. Then below that, I create a paragraph of content. And to do that, I use the paragraph tag, which is a P inside the less than and greater than sign. And you'll see there's a corresponding closing paragraph tag down here when I'm done writing. Now you can just create anything you put between the paragraph tag is considered to be text by a browser. And so you can basically write anything you want in here. Now should you decide to put code in there, it's not going to work how you want. So just know that anything in here is going to get treated as text. But the important takeaway here is that, actually I have two paragraph tags here, sorry about that. There's an opening one here, and a closing one over here, and then I created a second paragraph. Opening, closing. And so you can see here, I can show you that this is how the page actually looks. This is the H1 tag here. And yes, this is ugly, but this is just basic HTML without any styling to make it look fancy and pretty and all that stuff. But you can see here's the H1 tag. This is the main heading tag. And then this first paragraph here is the first set of paragraph tags. This is the text that's between them. And then the second paragraph is here. You can see that the browser naturally puts a little extra space between them. And we'll talk about how to style the page later. Or maybe we won't, because it doesn't really have anything to do with SEO necessarily. This is just to talk about the basics of understanding HTML so that we can talk more intelligently about SEO efforts. And you'll see when I show you the code in a second, this is the H2 tag. As you can see, the browser makes this a little bit smaller of a font than the H1 tag. And this is the H3 heading tag right here. Again, it's a little smaller than H2 and definitely smaller than H1. And again, you'll find a paragraph below each of these. That's just how I wanted to show you how it would look in your browser. So going back to the code, here's the H2 heading. Here's the paragraph of content underneath it. Then we had, again, the H3 heading tag, and then the paragraphic content beneath it. So the real takeaway here is you want to use heading tags, in my opinion, as much as you can on the page, because it's a very easy way and effective way for you to convey to your visitors, as well as to any of the search engines, that these are what the most important ideas or topics are on your page. You can change the styling or the way that these fonts look on your page very easily. They can all look the same. All of this text could look exactly the same. It could be the same size, it could be the same font type, but underneath you can still be telling the search engines that these are the main topics. So think about outlining your page, think about creating the content in your page as an outline. And I think that'll make this a little bit easier to digest, in that you have your main topic and then you indent to discuss some supporting material. And then there might be subtopics that support that main topic. And you can use the heading tags to organize your information on the page the exact same way. And that makes it very easy for people to digest it. It also makes it very easy for the search engine bots, like the ones from Google and from Bing, to digest it as well. So I hope this helped. Please leave me any comments if you might have any questions, and hopefully I can get to them and straighten out any questions you might have. Thanks for watching.